A new experiment in GTA 5? Today we're going to see how far cars can make it through the meat grinders. And each time they get bigger and bigger, all the way up to a giant meat grinder big enough to fit the entire GTA 5 map. Watch the video till the end, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new experiments.
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you.
Welcome to a new experiment where we'll find out which car can make it to the finish line through the deadly meat grinders. And today I've truly prepared a very unusual and diverse collection of incredible cars, which prominently includes a fantastic bike, incredibly fast supercars, of course some truly awesome off-roaders, remarkably speedy monster trucks, and the absolutely longest giant Lambo in the entire world. So make sure to watch the video till the end, hit the like button, and of course don't forget the bell because that's how you won't miss any awesome new videos. Well, I suggest we don't waste any time and start with bikes, because bikes are probably, well, the least all-terrain vehicles available today. Although, who truly knows, maybe this very specific bike will indeed make it all the way to the finish line. Because look closely, the first formidable grinder is twice as big as our small bike, but with the bike we can skillfully lift the front wheel. Just like this, bam, and perfectly jump over the grinder. But the second level is already much bigger, and it's gonna be much harder to get over it, so I strongly suggest we get a bigger run-up, also lift the front wheel, and jump perfectly straight over. The third level, wow, it's truly gigantic. Okay, whoa, the fourth level, now that's just absolutely insane. I think it's 100 times bigger than my bicycle. Here, you really have to try incredibly hard to fly over it. Although, you know, I just realized it's actually much easier to do these kinds of experiments on a bike. You know exactly why? Because the bike is incredibly light and it's significantly faster. On a bike, you can accelerate 100% faster than in a car. But those meat grinders, that's just insane. Okay, we've only got 2 more levels remaining and I absolutely think I can clear them perfectly without any issues. And by the way, on a bike, you can even glide. Woohoo! Oops, yeah. I went a little to the left, but alright, no big deal. Well, you really can glide on a bike. Alright, look. Okay, all I'm suggesting is to get up to maximum speed. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Just 300 kilometers per hour. What the heck is that? I think we've got a problem. Guys, the glide didn't work. Okay, let's move on. Next in line is the regular Bebex, although it seems to me we should have started with him. He is much worse than bike. Although, no. Not in no way is it worse than a bike. Do you know why? Don't know? Well, I'll definitely tell you now. Look, you and I are getting faster. First of all, boom, first level. Second level, easy. Third level, super easy, right? Then most importantly, it's really fast. But you don't know the main trick of this BMX. Look, you and I are picking up speed, and on the count of 3, we jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! And we just fly up into the sky. Ha ha ha! This is a cheater BMX that also has a glide. Just look at that gigantic grinder. But I fly perfectly across the whole map. And by the way, there's the finish line. But I can even glide past the finish. Watch this. Here we go. Bam! This is honestly the most cheater bike in GTA. I'm even higher than Chiliad. I'm just going to fly all the way to Chiliad now. I think I could easily fly through like 10 more of those grinders, no problem at all. Look, there it is, Chiliad, and I'm still flying further. Now what if I turn around? Let's try bam gliding in the opposite direction. Will it work? It actually works. Look, I'm slowly slowing down. Okay, let's go. I need to go the other way. Alright, turning around. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that's it. We're flying back now. Bam. And now we're starting to glide in the opposite direction. Oh, this is harder. Imagine actually making it back to the finish line like this. That would be really awesome. Although, I think my glide is going a bit off plan, yeah. Gliding in the opposite direction after all. It's not really working out. Yeah, right. And now I'm about to get eaten by a shark too. Okay, let's keep going. Next up is a real ramp car. And not just any ramp car, but a police one. That's twice as cool. But here's the only question. It launches cars really well. Let's give it a try. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Woohoo! Perfect! I really like this. It looks incredibly cool. We can just take any car and simply flip it over. However, it has a very low suspension, so there's a significant chance we might just get stuck on the second level. Although it seems perfect. Seems like it. Such a low suspension doesn't even get in the way. Alright, next level. Seriously? That easy? Looks like this is actually a cheat car too. It's not super fast, of course, but I'd love to have a car like this in real life. With this, you could definitely get to work without any traffic jams. Okay, let's go. Alright, looks like we've arrived, and we're flying straight into the grinder. Alright, the ramp car didn't make it to the finish, but that's no big deal. We still have plenty of cars left, including supercars. Yeah. Even if they're made out of cardboard. Well, alright, why not? Let's go. Maybe even the cardboard cars will make it to the finish today. Look, they did some cool somersaults and they didn't even fall apart. Stop! 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 No, no, no! It was, sadly. I can't say anything more. It was indeed very fast, very cool and impressive stunts, but unfortunately, the car didn't go any further than that. But the McLaren that you and I are going to test right now will pass. I am 100% sure. It looks so cool. Look, especially when it comes out of the shadows. See, only the headlights are glowing. Look. Whoa. What a beauty. I suggest we go for maximum acceleration. And take on this challenge without braking at all. Just not like the Lambo. Here we go, doing a somersault. Oh, perfect. Here you can immediately see the aerodynamics. It's a well-designed sports racing car. Everything about it is just great. The most important thing is to get through the last 2 levels. Come on, let's go for number 6. And I'm flying. Come on. Looks perfect. Yeah, I'm making it. And right away, without braking, the very last one. 7th level. Of course, the speed isn't super high, 350 kilometers per hour, but it's worth a try. Come on, Bucklard, we can do it. Or maybe we can't. No, looks like we can't. I'm just falling down. Damn. Well, we're moving on now, and by the way, this is indeed the very last incredible supercar for today, which truly looks really cool and even brilliantly lights up. Man, this is actually pretty darn cool. I sincerely hope it's just as incredibly fast, so we can truly fly over into the giant, menacing meat grinder shredder. Alright, there we go, perfect. The main thing is not to fall again like the cardboard Lambo. That would be really funny. But we're making it, and goodbye for now. That was super perfect. By the way, please write in the comments which specific cars from today's impressive collection you truly think will ultimately make it to the finish line, because I personally think it'll be some kind of super fast, incredibly powerful off-roaders, and probably the biggest, longest Lambo in the entire world, the one with 10 wheels. Can you imagine? A whole 10! A car like that has to make it for sure, and I think this one has a chance too. By the way, 400 kilometers per hour, 450! And our car is at the finish! Seriously! There you go. Honestly, I really didn't expect that at all. We jump in perfectly, and all of us are at the finish line. The second car, man, that's really, really cool. I honestly couldn't have expected that we'd just take off and end up at the finish right now. But, whoa, we've already got 2 cars. Wow, wow, wow. And what's this? A real golden Rolls-Royce, though it's completely upside down. But yeah, the ramp car did its job perfectly. Man, I've never driven a golden Rolls before, and I definitely haven't put one through a grinder either. I think this is gonna be the most expensive car that falls today. Because honestly, I don't know, but I don't think the Rolls will make it to the finish. It's not a sports car, it's more of a luxury vehicle. It's about comfort, not speed. So honestly, I don't know, but I don't think we'll actually make it to the finish in this one. Although, let's find out now. Let's go. Maybe this car will really bring the heat and we'll make it to the finish line in no time at all. Although, considering we're already almost at top speed 300 kilometers per hour, and I think we're still not making it. Come on. We made it! Seriously! That was really very close to crashing indeed, but we successfully accomplished it in the end. We did lose the rear bumper, but I think it's no big deal. Let's go full throttle. Come on, come on, come on. We can do this! 310 kilometers per hour. That's really not enough to make it to the finish line. Yeah, right. And we're just falling down. Well, honestly, that's to be expected. Whoa, what's that car? Is that a real armored Labusan? Seriously, wait, and I can even get in as Milligan. Seriously! That's actually really cool. Let's shoot at the armored car. Pam, 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 pam. Ho, ho, ho. This is truly really awesome. Alright, let's go test the car. The undeniable fact that this incredible car actually has a powerful minigun mounted on the roof is super cool. But since it's definitely not a zombie apocalypse, let's carefully see how exceptionally well this car drives. Yeah, right. It's also really heavy. Makes sense since it's an armored car. It's gonna be really heavy, so I feel like we won't even make it past level 5 today. Well, maybe we will. Let's go check it out. Let's do it! Perfect! All we need to do is get through just 3 levels and we'll be at the finish line. You're just... Considering that our hood just flew off, I think that's a really bad sign. And that can only mean one thing. There's no way we're making it to the finish line today. Well, maybe the meat grinder won't be able to chew us up then, since we've got an armored car. Let's test it out. Let's go, come on! We're flying down, please. Come on, looks perfect. Oh. This is bad, guys. This is really bad. I didn't even make it into the meat grinder itself, and the car's already blown to pieces. I don't want to experiment any further. Okay, I shot myself. Not too bad, I guess. Though the car fell apart like Lego. But oh well, the most important thing is that we're alive. Let's go and get the very next car. Whoa, now these incredible cars should be really fast. Just look at this amazing Jeep. It's an SRT Jeep, and not just any ordinary one, it's iridescent too. Just look closely at those fantastic wheels. What exact kind of tires are those anyway? I've honestly never seen anything quite like this before. But it truly looks really stylish, and most importantly, it feels incredibly fast. What exactly is up with this amazing car? Wait, I absolutely can't brake. It's super sharp or something. It's insanely fast. It accelerates to a staggering 400 kilometers per hour in just a single second. Look, it's already at 400. You can't even feel the speed in this car. And the best part is, it can even jump. I suggest we go for maximum acceleration in it. Look, here we go, we're jumping over. And now reverse. Whoa. Perfect. Okay, stop. That's it. Let's go full throttle and check it out. 700,000 almost. 1,000 kilometers per hour. This is a guaranteed winner, considering that this car can't iron.
And in general, cars in GTA can't iron either.
This is the guaranteed winner. We flew past the finish line. Even 3 of these meat grinders would have flown over it in no time. By the way, this car also looks really overpowered because it's tuned and painted in the Hellfire livery. And it glows too. I also suggest... What are those sounds? What kind of demon is that? They're cars. Okay, hold on. No. Stop. Stop, just listen to how it growls. Come on, let's hear it. Come on. What the heck is that? I'm even hitting the brakes, but the brakes don't help to stop this car. And it drifts too. It's super fast. Yeah, and it also falls apart just as quickly. Okay. One more time. Here we go. Stop. It's so incredibly fast. Truly impossible to control. Oh, I absolutely love cars like this. They're super unusual, but at the very same time, wow, they're so much fun to drive because they're completely uncontrollable. Phew, this is really tough. Alright, let's brake. This is the last level. I'm absolutely sure we can handle it 110, even 115% without a doubt. 1, 2, 3, let's go. The tire burst, what? Why did that happen? What do you mean? Why did the tire burst? Is it because we're going too fast or something? It looks like that's actually it. Well, alright, we're almost at the finish line, and that's a definite +1 for us. Already the 4th impressive car today to successfully make it to the finish line. That's actually pretty cool. Ba-bam! That's it, we've reached the finish line. 4 cars? Wow, that's really awesome. Another tire just burst. Perfect, good thing we're at the finish. Let's go get the next car. Meanwhile, we've only got 4 cars left in our inventory. I strongly suggest we start with the formidable monster truck from Orinovar. It prominently features a giant fist, plus this incredible car can effortlessly jump, and it's also equipped with these powerful kinds of mortars. Honestly, I don't even know why we need them. Either way, we won't be able to escape the meat grinder. Considering there's also a huge battering ram, it's really going to get caught every time now. Because of it, it's going to get harder and harder to make it through, but I'm really going to try. I hope I can pull it off. Alright, let's pick up speed and... Come on, 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Perfect! Let's go. One more time. Maximum acceleration! We're picking up speed and... This is way too slow, we won't make it. Oh, come on. It really does seem super heavy. I'm done for. Whoa! And today we've also got armored vehicles. Looks awesome! It probably looks more like an APC. Or maybe some kind of police car. Honestly, I truly don't really know, but the undeniable fact that it possesses 6 enormous giant wheels and it's incredibly, remarkably fast, I genuinely truly like that a whole lot. So I strongly suggest that we absolutely get up to the maximum possible speed and then try to make it through all the challenges to the finish line. Let's go. Whoa! By the way, I can hear a police radio. Seriously, this must be a police car. Alright, that means I'm a real cop now. Unless I fall into the grinder, and I think I will. Honestly, the bigger the car, the heavier it is. I feel like I'm about to get totally destroyed. Although this is an armored car. Let's see. Alright, come on. Now we've got 2 police cars. A police ramp car, and that's a police armored vehicle. Ideal parking, I think. 2 cool monster trucks and the most gigantic Lambo in the world. I suggest we start with a banana. Who came up with this idea? What a truly genius concept indeed. Let me know in the comments if you watch this video, because it's really funny. Jumping banana on wheels. Like if you like bananas. Seriously though. And subscribe to the channel if you've watched up to this point. Why not subscribe to the channel, as they say if you really enjoyed the video. That's it. Especially with such unusual cars. This is just insane. If you like the banana, such a cool car. Monster truck, banana on wheels. If you really like this kind of car, you owe me like 100%. Okay. And we're picking up speed. And why are monster trucks so slow? I'm about to get crushed again. Just get destroyed. And now we have the very last little monster truck remaining before we get to the biggest, most legendary, and truly iconic one. Okay, let's go. I suggest that we absolutely do not waste any time, and instead we should go for maximum acceleration right away, because I think, again, everything will be super easy up to level 5. There goes our monster truck. Is definitely going to struggle because honestly, monster trucks may look incredibly huge and have really big, massive wheels, but they're also exceptionally heavy, and I truly think they're really going to have significant trouble with this particular jump. Although, look, we're actually making it. This is level 6, and we nailed it absolutely perfectly. That's awesome. We even bounced right off, just like a super bouncy ball, because the wheels are so incredibly huge. But we still have one very last level left, and honestly, I truly don't think we're going to make it. Not at all. Not at all. Seriously. We won't even make it halfway. Yeah, exactly. Bye. Car. Pa-da-pa-bum. Pa-bum. And now the legendary car with 10 wheels. Now that's really cool. You know why? Because here it is, the first level. Boom, perfect. And that's it. Absolutely no obstacle at all. It looks like some kind of caterpillar. Seriously. A Lamborghini caterpillar. But even the second level won't be an obstacle for me, I think. Alright, look, I just stopped. Hold on. No. Back up. Too fast, car. There we go. And only 2 wheels are hanging. See, they're spinning. Perfect. I don't think I'll test the 3rd level, although, well, yeah, the car would fit. But it would start to fall through, and we don't want that. We need to pass all the challenges today, all the way to the very finish. Because this is indeed the last car, and I think it's actually the 5th one overall. And that's really cool. I want at least 5 cars to actually make it to the finish today. Alright, stop. Whoa, minimum. Actually, maximum brake. Yes, maximum brake. And now let's try to get the absolute maximum acceleration. That's precisely what I truly meant. So, like a bee flying. This incredible car accelerates to a remarkable 56 kilometers per hour in reverse. But going forward, it's an astonishing 500, even 600. Perfect. That's absolutely enough, I truly think. We're about to fly right over the finish line. No, wait, a parachute! Emergency brake, let's definitely use it. The car really does fly over. It's super easy, actually. Whoa, what a perfect landing. I really liked that. It was truly awesome. Okay, stop now. That's it. We've got 5 amazing cars today at the finish line. It's just absolutely perfect. But most importantly, if you wrote down even one of these fantastic cars in the comments section, you're truly awesome, and you'll definitely get a heart from me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on new cool experiments like this one. And this was Gavril with you, your favorite little penguin, and we'll see each other again. Bye-bye!